Hi, this is DJ Ken J from Ken J Audio. I'm going to do a product review for you today, and the product that I'm going to review is this Stealth 1 wireless solution system by Alto. Now, this wireless solution, as you can see, it has a receiver and it has a transmitter. Now, both of these can operate off of a single AA battery, and it's supposed to give you about 4 hours of operating time. The distance that you should be able to cover, or that the manufacturer says you can cover with this wireless solution, is 100 feet line of sight. It also has, if you will see on the side, the ability to use a power source, in which they have included cables for you to plug in. The only thing you'd have to do is just get a power brick, and you can plug this in and use it with power, and you can have unlimited time using it. But as you can see, you have your button there so that you can set your channels, and you see where it has the channel indicator there. You see the antenna, and once again, like I said, this has a receiver and then it has a transmitter. I'm going to test this out on approximately 35 feet distance. It's not going to be exact line of sight because I'm going to go into another room, actually go through one room and into another room. The doors are going to be open, so it will allow free flow of the audio signal to my source, but it won't be direct line of sight. So we're going to see how it works. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this SM58 into a different room, and I'm going to plug the receiver into my audio interface, and I'm just going to record onto Logic Pro. It's going to open up a record channel, and I'm going to record and see how the signal turns out, and I will let y'all know. So give me just a second. Let me pop the batteries in, and I'm going to go to the other room, and then I'm going to record some audio, and then we'll listen to the audio and see how it sounds. Okay, I'm recording audio right now from the microphone that I just showed you I was talking on. I'm recording it directly into my interface with my wired input. And I'm doing this so that we can test and see the difference of quality, if there's any, once I connect to this device using the Alto Stealth 1 wireless system. Now, one thing to note is that I am using a booster on my microphone, so I'm getting a nice hot signal, but we're going to see how it sounds. I'm not going to use the booster when I record using the wireless system. I'm just going to record without it. And then I may record one with the booster. I didn't want to necessarily hook this up to the booster. I want to get a true indication of how this unit works without any boosters or anything hooked up to it. So I'm going to now test this out using just the wireless system so we can see the difference in the quality. Okay, I have hooked up the Alto Stealth 1, and I'm speaking through that right now, but right now I'm right in the room with the receiver and the transmitter hooked up to the SM58. So I'm going to walk approximately 35 feet away, and as I'm walking, I'm going to leave the door open, and I'm going to walk through, and I'm walking through a different room as I speak right now, and I'm walking into a different room now. So now I am approximately 35 feet away. I don't know if the signal, because I'm not in the same room, is not exactly line of sight. Like I said, I did have to walk out of one room into another room and through one room into a different room, and I'm actually now in a bathroom. So not sure what this sounds like, so I'm going to walk back through, and as I walk back through, I'm going to continue to talk because I don't know if I lost signal, and if I did, I'll know when I pick signal back up because I'll be able to tell on the recording. All right, so I'm now back, and it looks like I maintained signal all the way through. So we're gonna see what the difference in quality was from when I was 35 feet away as opposed to me being right here by the unit. So I'm going to stop the recording now and then listen to it and get back on camera. All right. So as you can see from my audio recording, or what you heard from my audio recording, when I got approximately about 25 feet away, it wasn't direct line of sight. I actually had walked out of my room and I was walking through my living room. And once I got about 25 feet away, that's when you heard some initial static. Once I got into my bathroom, which was in a different room, and I was approximately 35, 36 feet away, you did hear a little bit of a drop off. You did hear a little bit of a drop off, and the static increased. So I would definitely say with this product, I wouldn't say don't use it, but if you decide to use it, yes, I would definitely be in line of sight. I wouldn't try to use it where you had your audio source and your receiver set up in a different room, or your microphone is you're going to be trying to use it in a different room. I would definitely say that you need to stay in the same room with line of sight operation. Don't know if I would test that 100 feet or not. If you have to do more than 100 feet, you might want to look at a different solution, because it did get a little staticky. The quality wasn't bad. The quality seemed to be, in the same ballpark as the sound quality I have now using my microphone wired, but you got the static and the drop off with it. So that's the product review. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I'll recommend it, because there are some situations in which you're going to be less than 100 feet. Like, for instance, I bought it because I'm going to be doing a wedding and it's going to be hybrid, which means we're going to have the videographer is going to be hooked up to Zoom. It's going to be outside. And so I wanted to be able to send him a feed that he could use. And I don't think he's going to be 100 feet away, but I want to be able to send him a feed that he could use, but not be tied to a cable, so that if he needs to move around, or if he needs to sit it in an area where people need to walk by, that it won't be a problem. And I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money, because this stealth system is only $100 for this particular one. And I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money because it's not something that I'm going to be doing on an ongoing basis. I may do 1 or 2 events this coming year, where I'm going to need a wireless solution, and it's going to be close range. It's going to be closer than 100 feet. So I decided to try this. So I think I probably will use it. I'm not scared of the static issue, because like I said, in the situation I used it in, I actually went through 2 different rooms and the doors were open, but it wasn't line of sight. Situations I'll be using it in for the weddings will be line of sight. So I'm not necessarily scared of the static issue that I have. So I'll be using it. And do I recommend buying it? If you're on a budget, which is most of the gear that I'm talking to you about, or for DJs that are just starting out, you're on a budget, you're not trying to spend thousands of dollars on equipment, because remember, you're trying to decide if you want to keep doing this long term, but you do want equipment good enough to get the job done. So as you use it, if you get more jobs, and it leads to more jobs, and you're going to be making more money, and you've gotten to where you can demand more money because of the quality of service you're offering, then you can step up and buy something a little better, which is what I would recommend if you're going to be doing this on a regular, especially full-time basis, and you're going to be demanding more money for your services. But for now, just starting out, this will do the job for you, and it would give you quality enough work to where it won't be a hindrance to you, or reflect negatively on the quality of the work that you are providing for the client that you're doing the work for. So once again, this is DJ Ken J. Thank you for watching my product review of the Stealth 1 wireless system. We'll see you next time.